Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Dirty, and I'm back. And this is just, like a quick rant, with the gaming community as a whole, and how people are going back and forth, saying that this company is better than this company. Why do you support that company? This system is better than this system, and we got these games on this system. Y'all don't got this, y'all don't got that, and it's just getting out of hand, especially with this gen spilling over to the next gen consoles that's currently out now, and the other two that's on their way out now. And I look at it as, with this gen, we have the Xbox 360, the PS3, and we also have the Wii. And it's just the community, man, on the internet and YouTube is just going back and forth, down each other's throat about, a video game machine, plastic. You know what I'm saying? They ready to, slit your throat, if they ever meet you because, you like this particular company or you don't like that particular company, so I don't get it. And it's just a waste of time, just play the games and be happy, be cool, you know what I'm saying? And just enjoy the games, you know what I'm saying? I own multiple consoles and I always own multiple consoles. So, I don't have like, this is my favorite right here and, everybody else is just garbage. Like, no, I like Nintendo, I like Microsoft, and I like Sony. You know what I'm saying? So every console brings something, different, to the table, especially with first party games. And like these people are getting out of hand with, Sony is better than, Nintendo. Nintendo needs to just drop out the race because they're garbage. The Wii U is garbage. And these are people that ain't never played the Wii, don't own the Wii, never played the PS3, don't own the PS3, only want, what I'm saying, Microsoft, doing consoles, and everybody else just make games for, the Xbox 360 and so on and so on. I'm like, really? Like, people are crazy. Like, y'all really going back and forth arguing over what system is better, who got the best games, you know what I'm saying? Look, just play the games. That's all I have to say, man. Just play the games. The new Xbox 720 will be out, sometime this year, probably around the holidays. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, Sony PS4, not too far behind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll come out this year, maybe sometime next year in the spring. But man, just come on, y'all play these games, be happy. I remember back in the day when I was younger, me and my friends, we had the same consoles or we had different consoles, you know what I'm saying? We may joke, every now and then, be like, man, Mario is better than, Sonic or whatever. And you're like, nah, man, Sonic better, you know what I'm saying? He fast, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, skippy. But at the end of the day, man, we laugh, you know what I'm saying? And respect each other, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? We went to each other's house to play, that console, you know what I'm saying? I myself had a Super Nintendo first before I got a Sega Genesis. And I had like two friends that had the Sega Genesis. They didn't have a Super Nintendo. So we'd go over each other's house playing different games and enjoy them. Like, man, I hope they bring this over to the Super Nintendo, or, you know what I'm saying? Man, I think I might want to get a Genesis, just for these couple of games that, you got on yours that, might not be coming to the Super Nintendo, and vice versa with them. Like, man, I want to get me a Super Nintendo, but they got a couple of games that the Genesis don't have that's cool. But at the end of the day, we like both systems, and we didn't mind having both systems because what we wanted to do, we wanted to play the games on them. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to say Nintendo was better than Sega, Sega was better than Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? There's this whole stupid war that's going on between consoles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't getting no money from, either one of these companies. You know what I'm saying? Bashing people because they like, you know what I'm saying, Nintendo. Like, Nintendo started everything. You know what I'm saying? Without Nintendo, there'd be no Sony. Definitely wouldn't be no PS nothing. Definitely wouldn't be no PS nothing if it wasn't for Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? So be happy Nintendo, did, ask Microsoft, hey, why don't you make this this add-on CD, you know, for the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? But then at the last minute, you know, Nintendo kind of backed out because, you know, there was some issues that, you know, Nintendo thought like, hey, look, we just want y'all to make the system. We want to handle and market it, everything ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So Sony took from that and made the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Same with Microsoft. Microsoft took a chance to bring out the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So they just took a chance, like, hey, we're going to throw ourselves out there and see how good it's going to be, you know? And look how Microsoft turned out, you know what I'm saying? The Xbox 360. But these people are just saying this system is better than this system, blah, blah, skippy. And at the end of the day, play the games. You know what I'm saying? Just play the games. You know, if you can't afford to buy multiple consoles, you only afford just one, then get the one, you know what I'm saying, that suits you better, or the games that you want to play, you know, better, first party, you know what I'm saying, because you know third party games is going to come, you know what I'm saying. Basically, when you buy a console, it's more as the first party games, you know, of what that, you know, of what Sony's going to bring to the table, what Microsoft's going to bring to the table, what Nintendo's going to bring to the table. Everybody else falls behind them, and you know it's going to come to the system. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the third party, you know, they want their games on the system, you know. So just this bickering and war going back and forth over the internet about, you know, how can you like the Wii? The Wii is garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's underpowered. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know this and you never owned one, you never played it? You know what I'm saying? You looking up no information, you know what I'm saying, on the systems, on any system at that, you know, you accuse that you don't like, that's garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know certain people like their preference, but, man, you don't got to get mad at the other man because, you know, he may prefer Nintendo or Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? How can you be mad at that man because, you know, he like, you know, Gears of War, Halo, and maybe Fable. You know what I'm saying? It could be his 3 favorite games. But them 3 favorite games of his only comes out on Microsoft. So how can you be mad at him because he don't own the PS3 so he can play Uncharted and God of War? You know what I'm saying? How can you be mad at that man? You know what I'm saying? How you going to be mad at this man because he owns a Wii U and you keep crying that Nintendo systems are for kids? How are Nintendo system, you know, for kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you come up with that knowledge? Show me the facts that Nintendo system is mainly made for kids. You know what I'm saying? Show me the facts. Because basically, all 3 consoles are for kids. I'm a big kid at heart, you know what I'm saying? The PS3 is for kids. It's a video game system. Like, you know, video games back then was for kids. Now you got grown people playing them, they got grown people games. So basically, you know, Nintendo, Sony, and you know, Microsoft, you know, they pushing out, you know what I'm saying, kid games. That's what kids do. They play video games. So I guess you could put them 2 in the category too. But at the end of the day, just play the games. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? If it's a game you want to play, you know, play them. You know what I'm saying? If your guy got a PS3, you know you really can't afford one because you got the Xbox 360 and you cool with it, that's cool. You know your buddy gonna get Uncharted. He gonna get God of War. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get The Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? You could play it at his crib, or he bring the system over to your house and play it. You know, it's just as simple as that. But man, stop all this hating. Like, people like really hating and threatening people. And if I ever meet you and I do this to you, like, really over a video game system? You know what I'm saying? You want to take somebody's life because, you know what I'm saying, they like Halo, or they like Mario, Zelda, Metroid. Like, you really want to take their life because these are the games that they like? Like, you people are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Like, y'all don't have a life or something. Apparently, you don't have a life when you ready to, you know, kill somebody over the type of, you know, games they play or systems or system that they have. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but man, this is just my little rant. You know what I'm saying? And it's just getting out of hand. And from what I see from this gen here, coming with next gen, all that is spilling over to the new consoles that's coming out with the Wii U. Wii U already started it off for next gen. Now we're just waiting on Microsoft and Sony. And the fanboys are just taking shots. They taking shots at anybody and everybody. You know what I'm saying? They probably taking shots at their mama and them if they not down with the console that they down with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it look like. That's what it's coming to. You know what I'm saying? They busting shots, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and it's like I think it's gonna get worse than what it is now because it seems like nobody want to have fun with the games. Nobody want to have fun. They want to bitch and moan about, oh, your system don't got this game. We got it over here, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't buying it. The so-called hardcore gamers. I'm going to get into that later. That's a whole nother story I can get into about the hardcore and the casual gamers. And I might just do that. I might just get into that. You know what I'm saying? That'll be another good rant to go on. The hardcore versus the casual gamer, you know. But man, this is dirty, and man, this was just my rant, man. It's just play the games, man. Just play it. Be excited. You know what I'm saying? Be excited for the other systems that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want them, that's fine. Pick what you like. You know what I'm saying? But you don't got to go bash the other man or the other person about what they like and what they prefer. Because at the end of the day, I play my games. I love them. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be picking up the new Xbox. I'll be picking up the new Sony. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Peace.